Yo, test it then. It's yours truly, Maddness KMA, and I'm back once again. Lights, camera, and action, and sweatiness. It's the Garage Report. So back here again with another episode. Welcome viewers and subscribers and all those involved with the channel, all those that's been doing all their part to help support the channel rise. And again, like I said last week in the episode, I don't want to hear no one saying,
"It's too hot, man. I can't deal with it. You just can't wait for winter time."
Shut up. Enjoy it. Beat off some sweat, uncomfortable nights of sleeps. You can't sleep sometimes, you're just tossing and turning. Pause. Get along with it. Get a fan. Just get along with it, man, because this is UK summertime, full effect. And we can't complain, man. We just got to get it going, you know what I mean? We're competing with countries in all the hot spots out over the world. 30 degrees, 33, 35. In the UK, June 2025. Mark it on the wall that it's going to be a great summer. You gotta give it props when it's time. Come on. So if you only know what it's like working in the studio right here with yours truly, then you're gonna have to go behind the scenes and see how I do all the works. Become a member, subscribe to the network, not just by subscribing to the channel, but also by clicking the join button that you see right there, either on your shorts or the landscape videos. Click the join, understand the levels of how you can join and subscribe fully to become a member, paid membership, which helps the channel along and helps me out in a big way as well. And then you get behind the scenes footage of how hard it actually is to do these episodes. I might make it look easy. However, it's not. And especially with temperatures as reaching today, well over excess of 30 degrees, then yeah, you got to understand the levels and how much mistakes that does get made in the blooper reel. In fact, I'm going to put some of the blooper reel on the socials for you to see the mistakes that are, because I'm only human. And when it's beating off sweat, the amount of breaks that I have to take to wipe my brow, it's next level. But we're not complaining. We're not complaining. So welcome back to another program where we're pushing the sound of the underground as well as the overground. Now, some members were fortunate to cross over and have that body of work that was initiated through the national charts as well as the underground and pirate radio scene. And these two producers, Agent X, as you see in the thumbnail, is one of those outfits that had an outstanding contribution with their underground vibe that they brought, that bass line, that early grime sound that they would do. If you again go back to the grime catalogue and you see those footage of DVDs, a lot that came from the garage, they would play these type of roughage sides of garage, and Agent X would definitely be in there as well because it had that crossover potential, as it obviously did, and still that mainstay on the main stage, back rooms. I'll say it more inside the voiceover coming up next, but Agent X deserves a spot definitely in the Garage Hall of Fame for their contribution to the evolution of garage music. So let's get into this before I have a meltdown. It's the voiceover.
Garage Report Takeover Season 2 featuring this week Agent X.
Who are they?
Agent X is an acclaimed UK garage production outfit and songwriting duo from London, formed by music college classmates Greg Bonnick and Leon Price. In 2009, they expanded their collective by bringing in Hayden Chapman and Peter Renshaw.
Breakthrough and early success.
Their debut single, which was an absolute stomper when it entered on the iconic label once again, featured on this channel, Public Demand, with a track called Decoy. In 2001, originally a college project, released on their own Heatseeker label, became a major club hit, selling over 10,000 vinyl units and hailed as a UK garage classic. This track continues to feature on signature garage compilations like the iconic Pure Garage.
Chart success and production highlights.
Agent X steps into the mainstream with productions like What's It Gonna Be by H2O and Platinum's Love Shy, Ironic's I Wanna Be Your Man, and Loyalty, sizzling underground beats. They've also contributed to works by Chris Brown, Turn Up the Music, Cheryl Cool and Skepta, Rescue Me, hit number 14 in the UK charts. Renowned as a top-tier remix outfit, their repertoire includes re-imaging tracks from major artists like Neo, Mariah Carey, Wiley, Alicia Dixon, Janet Jackson, Jay Sean, Dizzy Rascal, Kanye West, Calvin Harris, and the list goes on. Greg and London built their roots on pirate radio like Rinse FM, Shine FM, those type of stations, and briefly hosted the BBC One Extra show from 2002 to 2005. Their music continues to resonate amongst the scene, headlining, main stage, back rooms. You can always find a vibe with their gritty, raw cut UK garage from 2-step to 4/4, which is very much of the darker side of the underground, but catered for the light with the vocal mixes that they did. Blended soulful garage, bass line, grime elements, and urban textures. Let's say that. Agent X has kept ahead of the music trends through polished productions and strong songwriting. Their influence is still felt across the genre, which is the reason why today they are inducted into the Garage Hall of Fame.
Oh, back on the other side of that information ad break voiceover section right there. It's yours truly, Maddness KMA. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Have you done that yet? Okay, it's a minute.
If you are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss an upload.
Excellent. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Leave your comments down below with your favorite Agent X and what does it mean to you. Share those memories. I love to see those in the chat. That's, dropping their memories and say, I remember this because this gives me a vibe, because I remember walking into this dance because that tune was playing, and so forth. Leave your comments down below. That's good to go. So coming up next is the Maddify Chosen 4. Again, a very wide selection, but I've chosen these ones particularly because they're my favorites, as well as clubbers favorites, radio favorites from what I remember, and did some serious damage. And of course, their number one anthem has to be in the top 4 as well, Decoy, which will be coming up. So stay tuned to the end of the show. I'm going to kick it off with this one, with one of the queens of garage music, which is, of course, Kelly LaRock. Teams up with Agent X with a track called Stank, the vocal mix, which is another big entry from them. Applause. Come on. Big entry for entry number 1 of my chosen 4. Kelly LaRock always does the business with outstanding vocal performances and live as well. She does it all. Big up to Kelly LaRock. Hail and salute, one of the queens of UK garage. vocalists. And of course, teaming up with Agent X just gives that skippy flow and that drum programming that they designed, because it was their drum kick, their snare, and they kept that pattern through every production that they did, but mostly in the earlier stages. So it was very recognizable, as in a Todd Edwards, you would know it was Todd. As in a Tough Jam, you would know it's Tough Jam. You know, MJ Cole, you would know Sticky, so forth. Agent X had their own identity, and it stood the testaments of time. Big tune again, and another reminder for the DJs out there of something else that you can play on the main stage. Back on the other side, feeling kind of lethargic, man. Jeez. I've got to snap out of it. I don't see my usual hyped self today, but that's because of the heat. But I'm not complaining. Not complaining. Entry number 2 on today's program is this one here. Mystique. Now, it's something that I think a lot of people just don't talk about. They don't play it. I don't know why. When I did play this One Night Stand from Mystique, the Agent X remix, had to be the dub version, which is this one, entry number 2. And you tell me, comments down below, is it not a big tune? Come on.
It's a one night stand, ayo. Here I come back in the mystic with the Agent X, ayo. Break down.
That's a stomper. Remember, I had that one on promo, right? It was white and blue. I do remember the white and blue promo. And yeah, when I heard this one, I thought, okay, cool. It's got that distinctive Agent X sound. We know that vocal from Alicia Dixon. Then the bass line drop. Man, excellent. Big remix. Yeah, man, check that one out. Right, so entry number 3 on today's program is another vocal mix that I've chosen from the guys. And they had an alias name that they went under as well, which is named Mask. Some people didn't know that. Mask, aka Agent X, featuring Harry and Ultra on this one. Hot to Handle UK Garage 4/4 mix.
All right. Hey, Mask, Harry, Ultra, now. Come on, what? We got it going on tonight to get hype, all right. Move to the left, shake it up to the right. It's all jiggy though. Hit it with a new flow. Well, what? Now bring it on right now. Come shake it down. Come on. Yeah, bring it on, raise up right now. Ho. Come on. We got it going what you got, can nobody handle it. Things that you want, can nobody buy. See what you got, can nobody handle it. Things that you want, can nobody handle me. I wanna let you know how much I'm feeling you. Not just for the body, but your aura too. Wanna let you know that I'm a man of truth. The words I say, the way I lay. Too many guys wanna compromise. They wish they had it when you say goodbye. Now me, I treat me like a godsend pride. So special, my angel eyes. See what you got, can nobody handle it. Things that you want, can nobody buy. See what you got, can nobody handle it. Things that you want, can nobody handle me. I wanna let you know I love the way you move. On the floor with everybody's eyes on you. I wanna let you know that I can dance good too. So let's share the room and two-step through. Too many guys wanna sacrifice. Shed a tear once they paid the price. Now me, I treat me like a rare refine. So special, my angel eyes. See what you got, can nobody handle it. Things that you want, can nobody buy. See what you got, can nobody handle it. Things that you want, can nobody handle. Now the girl look ready and I'm ready to go. Hot bar, top notch, and nobody is cold. See what you got, it's hot and everybody knows. Cause they wanna get in it and finish it, then roll. Too hot to handle with these hands only. Oh, just the man, the girl done told me. So I better go and move her quick. Now my body looks good, but I can handle it. See what you got. 3 nice brown thighs and her body was spangling. No, God, big butt. The girl's nervous, her tongue was tangling. Now I know she ain't ready for me. So I move close, see if she's ready to leave. She look Chris, so you better believe that she's the only one that can handle me.
It's a vibe. I think it's another forgotten part of the era and timeline of garage. You know, that era when it was bassline as well as, you know, the main platform, which is garage music, house and garage. But then you had the subgenres, the bassline era, and they were involved in the bassline era as well, doing their version. And they had some big hits again, like the H2O, come on. I'm not going to feature that today, but I know some of you's probably going to say, oh, you should have put that Agent X and you should have put the H2O, come on. But I didn't. So I thought I'd play a different diverse, and it leads me to entry number 4, which is their absolute romper stomper, as Bushkin would say, right? Agent X, Decoy. This came out in 2001, which was their opening to the UK garage scene. And it just dominated. I said in the voiceover, it was featured on many of compilations out there as well. So the garage sound could spread out even further, in particular, the iconic Pure Garage. And it's a big anthem from then till now. It could still get played, and it still does. I even played this recently on main stage, and still does the business, man. Agent X, 4th and final entry, Decoy. could go on and on. Round of applause for that one. Underground smash. What a pleasure to mix it as well. Radio friendly. So you got that. You can just play in a set. Then if there's an MC present, you know what's about to happen. Beer fire, beer vibes. On the main stage, you can play that today in 2025. And a side stage, backstage, old school, that can come in there with the old school as well now. Because we're in 2025. This one came out 24 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It still sounds like a powerhouse to this day. Which is one of the reasons why. These summertime flavors from the Garage catalogue can definitely put you in the mood to swing, right? No, not that. It's a musical term. But with their outstanding contribution, Agent X is the reason why you both deserve a spot, your very own place in the Garage Hall of Fame. There's not even that much images of them online. There's like one or two that are found. So, you know what I mean? In the voiceover section, you probably see a repeat or maybe some labels that will show up in there as well. Because there's not much. And I do my research. I go deep with the research if I haven't got personal contacts. So Agent X, Leon, them man there, big up yourself, man. Because you know what? Respect, and respect is due. You deserve your flowers, definitely. And I'm going to close it down there because you don't even know the levels of sweatings. But it's good though. We keep it clean out here. Like, subscribe, comment and share, do all that stuff. Run up the numbers, man. What is going on YouTube, on the landscape as well? Do you know what I mean? A lot of people keep coming back to me saying, oh, I've got so much to catch up on. You're so quick with your episodes. Every Wednesday is when I release all the main episodes, right? Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pirate Chronicles series channel. Sometimes you get the Friday as well. So Wednesday and Friday. You will always get Wednesday, but sometimes you get an additional on Friday. And look, even a couple of weeks back, I did 5-day episodes. Are people still catching up on that? And it's reflecting in the numbers. I see the analytics and I need your help. Run up the numbers. If you're a UK garage fan, I know it's a niche market. And I briefly spoke about that in last week's episode. It is a niche market of what I am trying to achieve. So many comments, Maddness, you're flying the flag. You're the only one doing this. And you know, there's other people's in their own pockets, in their own lanes, doing their contribution for garage music, but not on this scale, because I was somebody that was there from the beginning. So we understand the structure of who built it and who built the formulation and where it transitioned into now in 2025. We know most. We don't know all. That's fair enough. So if I don't know you and you've got projects and you think that you made an outstanding contribution, established or up and coming, whatever, or you've got new projects that contributes to an evolution of the sound, then get in contact with me. Pirate Chronicles Series at gmail.com. Pirate Chronicles Series at gmail.com. Shout me, leave the comments down below in the section here, which is always the main one. Then of course on Instagram, which is my main traction, I need to transfer you thousands over here.